All right, Code Rad is back. Let me start the introduction.
You are interested in the unknown, the mysterious, the unexplainable. That is why you are here.
All right.
Hello there.
Hi, Jim. Code Rad is back after a short hiatus. I'm sorry to all our viewers. You did not get to see that great introduction for a few weeks, but to make up for it, I have our resident tiki expert, Jim Barry, is with us on our brand new episode for another installment of The Modern Savage. Hey, Jim, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well, sir. How about yourself?
I'm excellent. I'm happy to be recording again. I'm glad to have you back on this show. Always happy to talk about tiki. And so you had your most recent journey was to Dallas, right?
Yes, went to Atlanta, which I think we did discuss last episode in May, and this past June. Finally, there was so many years I've been wanting to go, but one thing after another was like COVID and just and then last year I didn't have the money to go, but this year finally had the money to finally go, and it was a wonderful trip. It was probably one of the most fun trips I've had in a while.
A lot of good stuff to do in Dallas, and you recorded your trip very well. Lots of pictures. So let's play the introduction to our Modern Savage, and then we will talk about what you saw in Dallas, and as well as what I saw and drank in Phoenix.
Got it.
All right, so I had a technical problem with the Google Slides with our pictures. So going to try to show our pictures by sharing a screen. So let's just see how that goes. Give me a second to share screen. And let's see, pick the right tab. All right. So here, I thought at first that was the entrance to the Four Kahunas, but that's actually the back door to the bathroom, right?
It is, yeah, it is. I just figured take a picture later. So yeah.
No, it's cool.
Yeah. It was not too far. I was in Arlington, not too far from the hotel I was staying at.
That's good.
Yeah. If you decide to I hope you get to see actually I think you have been there before, I think, right? You've been before.
I have been to Four Kahunas. Had a good time there.
The folks watching, let's see. Yeah, if you're driving or if you're taking an Uber, if you're driving, the parking in that area is pretty good. I would recommend going on a weekday night if you can. Apparently, the folks in the Texas tiki group were saying that it can get very packed in there.
Yes.
It is smaller than, say, Trader Vic's, but it's still really great atmosphere and of course, great drinks.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, I went there for Dallas Tiki Week last year. That would have been 2023. You can see there's a flyer up there advertising for it, which I believe at the time this picture was taken, Dallas Tiki Week was next week, right? You got there a week early.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going. As lovely as this sign is, we want to see more of Four Kahunas. And what is this?
That I believe was a blue Hawaiian. That was amazing. That was the first drink I had. That was really good. Really good.
Awesome. And that is not the first, that's not the last picture of a blue Hawaiian we will see during this episode.
Right.
So cool tiki mug. Let's see. And is that also for kahunas?
That is in the corner of the bar,
Okay.
and you can sit there. I just spent most of my time at the bar, and yeah, and there's some great decor there. It was really, yeah. Again, I really wish Philadelphia had more, but like this. It just seems like no matter which town I do a Google search for, Omaha or Wichita, at least one. But Philly just, yeah, Philly's really got a Philly needs a tiki bar badly. So,
For sure. I mean, in Fishtown, where we used to have the Yachtsman, we have a very nice cocktail bar called Next of Kin, which could totally be a tiki bar. I mean, there's a line out the door on a Friday, Saturday night, or line up the block, and it's a perfectly good place. But I'm sure it would be just as popular, if not more popular, if they had gone the tiki route. And now it looks like we have another place opening up right in the footprint of where the Yachtsman was. This place, the new place, is called Pearls. I think it's just Pearls. And it does not look like a tiki bar, but it probably could have been and would have been just as popular as it's going to be. But looking forward to seeing what that is about. But yeah, it is nice to have a tiki bar you can lounge in, a quiet corner with a cool chair, and some nice wall decor there.
Very, yes. Yeah, great place.
Yeah, and let's keep going. All right, so there we have some Doug Horn artwork, which I'm pretty sure it's his. I'm familiar with his stuff. I meant to get his pictures down. I have several. Let's see. I have several pictures. Doug Horn, there's one. Bowling lanes, Kona bowling lanes. He's got some great stuff, and of course, some great chimpanzee artwork we can see there.
I absolutely love that. That's if I could buy that print, I definitely would, because that's just absolutely what's love that.
Sure. I think I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, I think when you were there was these guys that were playing in this band, the Go-Go Gorillas.
Absolutely, yeah. That was pretty much the deciding factor for us to go to Dallas Tiki Week. When I saw the Go-Go Gorillas were playing, I had missed them the year before, and I said, even though it's kind of a hassle to go all the way to Dallas to visit a tiki bar, I cannot miss the Go-Go Gorillas 2 years in a row. So we went last year, and here, let's see. So we have those great pictures. Let me see what the next slide is. Okay, it's not what I thought it was going to be. But I think when I went to Dallas Tiki Week, they had a great tiki marketplace. Got some nice mugs and things there. And I think Doug Horn might have been there. I've seen him at different festivals. Like I think I saw him at Viva Las Vegas. He's at places selling his artwork. He's a great tiki artist, and that whole sort of mid-century modern vibe, all that. So I guess this is a Navy grog you had at Four Kahunas.
Well, not only that, it's my very first ever Navy grog. Never had one until that. It was good. It was good. Not what I thought. I thought it might be a little more sweet, but no, it was very, very good. Kind of like very similar to a Jungle Bird, I guess. Similar tastes. Almost like a licorice taste, I'd say. Yeah.
Oh, really?
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I've never had one with the ice cone, but I like I love grapefruit flavor in cocktails, and Navy grog has that. I think it's like grapefruit and honey along with the rum and lime, and so let's see what else. What other documentation do you have of Four Kahunas? There is behind the bar, right?
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
Love those tiki poles. I'm going to be seeing some more pictures of tiki poles from my my visit to a tiki bar recently. Looks like they have a nice selection of mugs there on the counter.
I actually bought one from the see one. I've got one right here.
Oh, nice. Let me see. I gotta
I actually
go back.
see this here. Here's if you guys can see that.
Yeah, let's see what.
Like, uh,
Oh, that is a cool one. Very nice. I don't think I've ever seen one quite like that.
here's here's four.
Is that an exclusive for? Oh, it is. It says for Kahunas right on the back. Awesome.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a little pricey, but I figured, well, hey, I'm here. I definitely do want to go back to Arlington at some point, but I figured, yeah, while I'm here, it's a little pricey, but it's all right. It is a very cool mug.
Yeah, yeah. I don't believe in spending a huge amount of money on tiki mugs, but sometimes you see one that is just so great, and you just have to make it your own. I You might be able to see a few, not really, but I've got some on the shelves behind me. I splurged in a few places at different tiki markets. When I just saw a tiki mug, I just had to get. All right, so let me see. Let me see. Go back to sharing the screen. Let me see. Presenting. All right, it'll take me a second because of technical problems, but just a second.
What I do with paper is, you always say, it's like, I'm only going to buy one mug. And then, I think now I have like maybe 10 or 12. I think some of you gave me. But other ones I picked up from my various travels in the past. And friends like me that get me like an Aquaman TV
Yeah.
mug. So yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, like once at Ohana, they had a nice marketplace. There was a guy who set up a table there with a huge selection of beautiful mugs. It was ridiculous, but I had a credit card. I saw a bunch. I did not want to choose between them, so I just bought like two or three. It was expensive, but I mean, they are still on my shelves, decorating our dining room in my basement. So let's see. Let's keep going. Seeing more of Four Kahunas. That looks delicious.
yes, I believe that was a 3-hour tour, I believe.
What's
I
it
don't
called?
recall. Sorry, the 3-hour tour.
Oh, okay.
The 3-hour tour.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sweet.
But yes, that was delicious as well. I don't quite recall what was in it, but I just remember it was just tasting very.
Awesome. Yeah, yeah, looks great. Very nice presentation. Ooh, now, yeah, that's a nice shot of the booths, right?
Yes, indeed. Yeah. So luckily, I wasn't too busy that night, but again, I'm told from folks in the Texas Tiki group that it can get very, very packed. But I was fortunate that night. That was, I think, a Thursday night, my first night there. After I
Mm-hmm.
went to Six Flags over Texas, which is also in Arlington.
Yeah.
Had to I just headed over to Fort Gaines, and which was a very nice, quite relaxing atmosphere, which I really, yeah. I think when you
Yeah.
get older, maybe more susceptible to noise, but it was just a great evening to chill and enjoy various tiki beverages.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's one of my goals to go to the Mai Kai on a regular night because I've been to the Mai Kai 3 times, I think, like 3 different years, and it's always been during the Hukilau. So it's a madhouse, and it's super fun and great. Everyone is very friendly, talkative. Everyone loves tiki. It's great. But I would love to see the Molokai room when it's just a regular night. Although now that after the place has been closed for what, 3 years, I think. um
Oh, sure, it's coming back.
yeah, but when it comes back, I'm worried that the place may be crazy every night. I don't know, everyone's going to want to go there, so we'll see. I hope, I would love to be able to go there on a regular weekday night, experience the Mai Kai happy hour, which is one of the most glorious experiences on earth. I hope they still have happy hour when they come back. I think it's like half price everything. It's the deal of the century.
Wow.
So you can get poo-poo platter, a couple of cocktails, reasonably priced. Have a great evening. So let's hope that perhaps we can do a Code Rad field trip in September, October, November, something like that, and see the mothership, the Maikai, when it reopens.
I'd love to go. Yeah, I've never been to. Yeah, my first time there. So if I can go, so yeah, that's
Yeah,
incredible.
really looking forward to going back. It's been quite a few years, and I did plan a trip there. I went down to Fort Lauderdale, and after I booked the reservations, but before I got there, the place closed down
Yeah,
for renovations after they had some catastrophic plumbing, I believe, some pipes broke and stuff. So it's been a while. I think 2017 was probably the last year I went to the Hukilau. If I'm yeah, so I guess it's been like 7 years since I've been to the Maikai. So let's hope we can go soon.
that's
Um,
a good
I
thing.
see a mermaid.
Yes, indeed, mermaid sighting. Yes, for the mermaid, yes.
Awesome. Looks
Yeah,
kind of like a masthead, kind of.
yes, exactly. That's what. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. There's several I think that had in there as well as one that was closest to me. But yeah, just the core there is really nice, and servers are very friendly, very accommodating. Um, yeah,
Good. You got to have that aloha spirit in a tiki bar. Otherwise, it's all just a waste.
indeed, yeah, indeed. Yep. Yeah.
A somewhat different angle of the room. Very cool. I love chimps wearing fezzes and then having a tiki mug in his hands. Just kills it. And very cool tiki on the right there, the orange and the skinny little legs. That guy is super cool.
That's just a great place.
Yeah.
It's hard leaving. I really want to go back, but just there's so much more things I want to do there, and just living with the time. But yeah, I would definitely go back in the heartbeat. It's just yeah, it's just incredible. And chimps,
Oh
of course, chimp and a fez has points right there. But that's the thing, chimps are cool, but why are they so? Why do you love chimps? Like, I love chimps, and you love chimps, but why do we love chimps so much? I don't know. Just like my opinions.
yeah. Oh, I don't know. Now you're getting into very profound questions. I'm not sure we have the answer to that. All right. All right. So this is my own picture from Dallas Tiki Week 2023 that I decided to include that picture. As you can see, they're not only gorillas, but they're wearing banana shirts and they're all wearing fezzes. So that was one of the greatest musical experiences of my life.
That's
I
great.
think,
Really.
go ahead.
No, I'm saying that shot perfect is with the three of them, and then the shot of the chimp and the fez in the background. That's just perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah, it was super fun. And all right, yeah, let's keep going. I think that might be the end of our Four Kahunas presentation.
All right.
And so I noticed you also went to some place called Magic Time Machine. I don't know anything about it. Maybe you can give us, spend a minute or two explaining what the heck this place is.
Yes, of course. Basically, there's two of them. It's kind of a chain. They're very small, but it's a restaurant where all the servers are dressed as characters. And while they serve you, they stay in character. There's a Harley, there's a Spider-Man. My server was Wednesday. And everything, it's just like, it's something you would have seen in the 80s. It's a time capsule.
Okay.
Different theme, like booths. There's a jack-o'-lantern booth. There's a space shuttle booth. There's a lunchbox booth. If you go to Dallas, there's one in San Antonio as well, but definitely if you go back, I think you guys should go. I think you'd like it. I think Linda would like it. It's just, you really have to see it. And I'm sorry, the picture kind of there's some sort of like lens flare thing they're doing there. I tried to really fix the picture. It's just like, they all came out like that. I'm not sure why. But,
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, good to hear that there's one in San Antonio. I would love to visit San Antonio again. I've been to Dallas more recently. So this is the interior of the time machine, right?
Indeed, yes, indeed. And
Yeah, it looks like maybe your camera phone had a few Navy grogs as well. Maybe that's why there's all that
I tried to
flare and streaking.
that's the lighting. It's in rehab now, so it's doing better. It's doing better, yeah. Hi, Sam. Hi, Sam. So well, we've all been there. So yeah.
Yeah.
But I was telling Bob, it's like you got to see this place. It's really, it's amazing. I guess we had something like this, in Philly, but I can't think of a place at all that's even remotely like this place.
No, no. Okay, I guess that was the only picture I showed, I included from the time machine. But now I would like to talk a little bit about tiki adventure I had recently in Phoenix. The Undertow Bar. This is what you see as you're walking in. The Undertow Bar is, I did not know this before I got there. It's a part of a complex. It looks like it could be like a medical office building, the kind where like maybe like you drive into the parking lot and there's like a dentist there and like maybe a podiatrist next door. It looks something like that. It's a parking lot, a very nondescript building, and you go in, and instead of being, different medical offices, it's like 3 different bars. And of course, Undertow was the one we were interested in. They did one that had the theme was a train.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it looked really cool, and I thought for sure I was going to go to it. And I'm sure it is cool, but I was having such a good time at Undertow. I wanted to stay there for 2 cocktails, and after 2 drinks, going over to the rail, the train bar, kind of, it would have been a bit much. So it looks cool, and then there's a third place that I think maybe is like a 1920s speakeasy or prohibition kind of place. I'm not sure, but yeah, if you want to go and drink in a variety of environments, head to Undertow in Phoenix, and you will get to have some different experiences if that's your thing. If just a great tiki bar is not enough for you, I'll share some pictures. There's Mrs. Cobrad having a blue Hawaiian.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and to tell you the truth, I do not know what the difference is between a blue Hawaii and a blue Hawaiian. I cannot figure that out. This one actually had rum in it, which I think the classic blue Hawaii or whatever only had vodka. This one had vodka and rum, which sounds better to me because I like to have rum drinks.
Me too.
But you can see very nice presentation, nice glass and everything. Yeah, this place had a ton of very interesting drinks, but I don't go to tiki bars that often, and I like to have a rum drink when I'm there. So the long list of like all their inventions, the drinks they came up with, I had to pretty much just skip over them because they used whiskey, tequila, whatever, and I just wanted rum drinks. So So yeah, so this is a cool drink. This is the first time I ever had one of these. I guess this drink was called the Pai, and it was invented in Phoenix.
Oh, wow. That's
I did not get to ask the bartender which bar it was invented at, but I assume that like in the 50s or 60s, there was a tiki bar in Phoenix, and they invented this drink, the Pai. It was quite good.
That's got sweet, sour, a little bit of both. How did it taste?
It was perfect. It was they mixed the drinks with care there. So it was a little bit tart, a little bit sweet. It was tasted like a proper tiki cocktail. There's a cool that was like right in front of us. That was like a pole holding up the roof above the bar.
Oh, wow, this is Undertow. We got to make a note to get out there. This looks really amazing. Undertow.
You would like Undertow a lot. It was very cool. You could see there was a signature carved into this pole of Tiki Diablo, who's an artist I've I recognize his name. You know, I think he does tiki mugs, and obviously I think he designed this whole bar. It was amazing. A lot of cool stuff. So we'll keep looking at some. I'll show you some more of the cool stuff in the Undertow. I'm a sucker for shrunken heads. Can't get enough of them. So very happy that this bar had a shrunken head.
That's very, very cool.
It
Looks like Nick Modi.
looks like what?
Nick Modi.
Yeah, Nick Nolte lately, his later years.
Yes.
Oh, is that the end of my slideshow? All right, I guess I did not include that many pictures, but I wanted to give a shout out to the Sundowner. This is in Sedona, and you know, Sedona is filled with Sedona type places for tourists, for wealthy people that live there. You know, a lot of new agey kind of places, but I wanted to find a place that was like authentic Sedona before it became the, you know, modern tourist attraction, and just found a very authentic place called the Sundowner, filled with very authentic kinds of locals, cool people, super fun bar. Highly recommended if you are in Sedona. As much as I love tiki bars, if I lived in the area, I think I'd be going to Sundowner more often. Great place to have a beer and a burger and talk with the locals. A classic desert dive bar.
Wow, that's cool. All the signs, like the logo, like everything. That's
Oh
really,
yeah. Yeah, it's a great sign. I didn't take any pictures in the interior because I didn't want to be like, hey guys, want to be on my YouTube show? Just wanted to hang out with the locals, you know, discuss whatever they were talking about at the time, which was pretty hilarious, and keep the phone in the pocket or face down on the bar. So,
I get you.
Yeah, it's a super cool picture. Wanted to have a picture of that, and so I think that's last. Yeah, that's our last slide. So, yeah, any final words, Jim, about Dallas or Tiki in general, future plans?
I'm definitely going to go back at some point because there's just so much of Texas. It's such a deep rabbit hole. I mean, every time I go online, I find, you know, more and more things there that I want to see and do. But there's also another. Basically, between Dallas and Fort Worth, there's 4 tiki bars, but
Yeah.
trains I can only do 2. So there is another one called Swizzle, which is really good. I've got a mug right here from Swizzle.
That's right. You went to Swizzle, and for some reason I did not include any pictures from there for you, but very cool. That is a very nice mug. Yeah, anything to say about Swizzle, even though I did not put any slides up about it?
Yeah, no, it was just really same as it's hard to see which one I like better. They're both really good, but just really great atmosphere, great drinks. Had a frozen Saturn there, which is really, really, really fantastic.
Cool.
Don't think either has much of any food, but just very friendly staff. And your mug is a little pricey, but again, I don't know when I'll be back there, so I figured, well, hey, I'm here now, so souvenir, good memory for this trip. So yeah, this version get one. You have the netting on the side of the barrel and the starfish.
That's very nice. Undertow had some cool merch. They had a really great tiki mug. I think it was an octopus. It was really cool. And I don't know, I think just by the end of the evening when we were ready to move on, for some reason we just weren't thinking about buying merch, so did not get it. But it was a really cool tiki mug. And Undertow has a website selling their stuff. They have cool T-shirts, a bunch of cool stuff. So yeah, I recommend it. Everyone should check it out.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, would love to go to Arizona again. And somebody showed me. It's pretty amazing. The Yappy, what's it called again? The Yappy. Yai. Sorry, it's the
Oh,
drink.
the drink I had, the pie eye.
Yai. Okay, gotcha.
I think I had heard of it before, but I'm pretty sure I'd never had one. I'm not sure if I have ever seen the recipe. It's PI-YI. And so, yeah, piece of Phoenix tiki history. It was cool. It was like the top drink on their menu, and I was glad I got it. And I also had a Mai Tai, which was quite solid. It was a good drink. So, yeah, Undertow was great. There's a couple of other tiki bars in Phoenix too. I'm not sure why Undertow was on the top of my list. It just was, and that's all. I only had time for one, so went there, and yeah, it was great. Hope maybe there will be future trips to Phoenix, and I could try out some other places.
Hope so. Yeah, it's a great city, great area. Yeah, there's so many tiki bars that we haven't seen yet in so little time, but hope we get to see. We haven't seen yet, so yeah.
Yeah.
So,
All
yeah.
right. Well, all right. Well, thank you for joining us for our brand new episode of Code Rad. First one I've done in a couple of weeks. So the people will always tune in for Just Jim talking about tiki bars. So thank you for joining us, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you, Jim, and we will see you soon with some more inspection of mysteries and secret stuff on the Code Rad show.
Indeed, everybody get there. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers, Jim. Cheers to all our viewers. Thank you.
Take care, everybody.